Well, Ulster and Ireland rugby star Craig Gilroy, well known for his hat-trick of tries in the 63-10 win over Italy in the Six Nations, has, away from the rugby field, been pursuing another role, that of as ambassador for Concern Worldwide, a role which took him to the Ebola-ravaged country of Sierra Leone. Craig, thank you so much indeed for coming in. It must have been difficult trying to fit a trip like that into your schedule. So when were you in Sierra Leone?
I was there last August. Yeah, it took a while, a bit of planning. We tried to plan this trip and didn't get the chance, didn't really fit in the schedule. But then last summer, I got a break after tour and we found a bit of a gap. And in August, we headed off to Sierra Leone for a week.
Well, we've seen what happened on TV, but we've got some footage or some photographs here. I mean, this photograph of you in a field of headstones, that's so poignant. What was it like for you to be there and to witness something like that?
It was mad. It was a crazy week, to be honest. I mean, when I was there, I was really enjoying it. I was enjoying the experience. Things like this were sad, and you know, things like hanging out with the kids was good fun. I suppose it wasn't until I got home on the Sunday that it all hit me. You know, I came back to this sort of luxury life with everything you could need and want. And
I mean, the faces are always so full of hope as well. And then, of course, you got the chance to have a game of rugby as well. And we've actually got some footage of you playing rugby out there.
Yeah.
What's the rugby knowledge like out in Sierra Leone?
They're enthusiastic, I'll put it that way, but they don't have much. I mean, you can see here they barely have a couple of cones and a ball, you know, and this was probably one of the better ones. Where I played with the team in Freetown, it was on the beach, and we had to spend half an hour before clearing it with bottles and syringes. And on one occasion, a guy got tackled, and he came up and there was a syringe actually stuck in his arm. It was pretty horrific, but they're dead keen and they enjoy it. And I'm still in touch with one guy actually, Hindolo, so he's real enthusiastic and he's still playing, and I try and support him as much as I can.
It's important to keep awareness of things like this to the forefront, because there are so many tragedies going on in the world that these can be forgotten about. So you're obviously still in contact and doing what you can to highlight the plight that's out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, life's tough and it gets people down, and I suppose everyone faces their own problems. For me, going out there, it was a different kettle of fish, to be honest. You know, they have such little opportunity, and they struggle with just such basics. So it was just a great opportunity for me, and I suppose it made me very grounded and make me take less for granted what I have back here.
Tell me about Katiachi. What's
Katiatu? Yeah, she was a girl in one of the local villages, and she lost her whole family to Ebola, and including her daughter, and that was 12 of them. It was a big family, and she don't know how picked herself up and went to the local community college, which I think Concern helped to fund, and she started a electrician diploma. So she had nearly completed that when we were there, and she gave an interview and she was talking away, and it was amazing to see. She was just a complete inspiration, you know, to go through that and bounce back.
And to have that, you know, to see yourself that's what Concern is doing.